Like a boss.
All right, ladies, let's begin this. By the way, don't forget, I have a 50% off all of my courses until January 1st. The coupon is on the description down below. Let's begin this. Oh, ladies, I am sorry to hear that you're dating a goddamn mama's boy. Truly unbelievable. But we're gonna talk about signs he's a mama's boy and how to deal with these kids. All right, these kids, not his kids. All right. Look, ladies, I was once a mama's boy. I really was. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I was definitely mama's boy. It might be the reason why I tend to be very some people might call it womanizing. All right, it might be that reason. Because the thing is that a lot of mama's boys never change. I consider myself lucky. I've always been a little rebellious. I've always been a little. As soon as my mom realized as soon as my mom knew I was smoking weed, I remember the thought that I had in my head, and it was this. I used to have this image in my head that I wanted to project to my mom. I wanted to project to her if the image of the perfect boy. I mean, I was a preacher when I was younger, right? I mean, how perfect could that be, right? The preachy kid who's praying all the time, who's fasting all the time, who stays in his room 12 hours a day praying and reading the Bible. That was me. So my mom had nothing to worry about, and I was pleasing her, right? And so when she realized that I smoked weed, all of a sudden I'm like, okay, I can't be this perfect mama's boy no more. And I remember I was pissed off. I was like, fuck, man. She sees that I'm a pothead, and I felt bad. But then I realized she's getting to know who I am. She got to know the nigga in me. See what I'm saying? Look, ladies, most mama's boy, unfortunately, never change. All right, but let's find out the signs that you're dating a mama's boy and what you could do if you're dating a mama's boy. All right, now this is something that I'm putting in my course, natural chemistry. I am going over a few. Now, if you purchase my course, which is going to be, I'm only going to release it January 1st to the 16th to the people in my mailing list. After the 16th, it's going to be available to everyone. But after it releases, there's a section called Male Nature. And one of them is the mama's boy. After that, we're going to talk about the player. After that, we're going to talk about the jealous type. We're going to be going over the different types of men. And that's going to take a few months. I'm going to be updating it as I go by. So if you purchase my course, within the first month, you're going to see it's going to be a lot of content. A lot of content, but it's not going to be complete because I got to do a lot more research on this. Actually, in Berlin, if you're in Berlin, hit me up. We're gonna be doing 2 or 3 seminars. We might do two seminars for sure, but 3 at the most. And we're gonna be talking about the male archetypes, the different kinds of male nature out there, right? So if you want to attend, it's gonna be a private seminar. It's not a seminar that's gonna cost money because I'm just gonna have it in the apartment. Like I'm just gonna invite people and you guys are gonna sit and I'm gonna record it, right? We're gonna be doing a simple operation. I don't want to have to deal with event people. I truly don't. So we're gonna keep it short and simple, right? We're gonna have under 10 people. So if you want to attend, just hit me up on Instagram because it's gonna be very small, all right? And again, it's not gonna be. If you want to donate, go ahead, all right? But it's gonna be free. Because I'm just not down to do events. I'm not that kind. I'm not this time. I'm going for school. All right, so let's talk about this, right? Now look, why do mama boys are created? Why are they created? One, either first of all, the father figure is either not there at all, or the father figure is there, but he's spineless. He's not much of a father figure. He has more feminine energy than masculine energy, right? It could be like Malcolm in the Middle. You know Malcolm in the Middle, how? Or yeah, like that, right? All right. These men, the mama's boy, they tend to have a negative feminine energy. They tend to have a shadow feminine energy that's suppressed, right? In the form, so their feminine energy is in the form of a shadow. This happens when they have spineless dads or no dads at all, right? They try to please their mother at all costs. They have trouble leaving their mothers. They have trouble they have trouble completely letting go of them. So rather than your boy, rather than that man using you as a way to feel better, he calls up his mom. He consults his mom. He hasn't let go of his mom yet. Little do these men know is that in order to grow up and be a man, he needs to let go. He needs to shun away his parents and go onto his woman, right? So it also comes across this kind of man, right? Sometimes it's not just a mama's boy in terms of being completely dependent on their moms, right? Because that was me when I was younger. Look, when I was younger, until I was 20, I was still living with my mom and depending on her financially. You know, like it's not that my mom was mean. Don't get me wrong. My mom she's a loving. I love her, but that she had her own problems too. Just like everybody. Okay, I'm not talking shit on my mom. All right, just like everybody. So your mom too has problems too. All right, so fuck you. Right. But she just had, like she struggled, with the guys. She was more masculine than anything, right? And so I have 100% compassion for her. I wish I could have helped her when she was growing up, right? Right? Like, yo, this is me, okay? Yeah, I'm your son in the future, right? Watch me. It is what it is, right? Truly makes me sad, to be honest with you, but that's for a whole nother subject. So these kind of men, rather than being dependent on the mom, would then become womanizers, right? Or they'll get into porn in an attempt to unite and connect with their mothers. It's unconscious. It's very unconscious, but they'll become womanizer in an attempt to do that, right? So they and also the mothers, the reason why they're overbearing with their sons is because they didn't get the love from their partners, or their man is too spineless, and so they don't respect that man, right? Or sometimes the mother is single, right? And so because of them being a single mother, they have a lot of responsibilities, all right? And so these men tend to not be able to stand up to their mothers. They tend to, when they get married, the mother will cause a lot of problems in their relationship because the mother has more of a say than the wife does, right? Also, the mother tends to sabotage the relationship because she's jealous of you, right? Rather than her son messaging her when he feels down, he messages you, and that makes her jealous, right? Rather than him depending on her like she used to, he depends on you, and that makes her jealous of you, right? It's almost like you stealing her husband, right? And so, or another thing is that these guys make you live up to his mother's role, like cleaning up after him, or like, it's kind of like, and also another thing is that they have trouble with staying clean because their mother did everything for them when they were growing up. And I'll be honest with you, I'm like that too. I have trouble with keeping my place clean. Oh, you motherfuckers out there talking about my goddamn room being dirty. It's because I have, my mom never taught me that shit, right? She taught me how to be compassionate, right? She taught me how to be more open, to be more empathetic towards people, right? Which is what got me here. But she never taught me the discipline, right? She never taught me how to have that like strict discipline, right? And that's okay because it made me who I am, right? Even though I wish I would have gotten some discipline, it's all good, man. We all can't have the perfect childhood, right? So another thing is that these guys, when they talk about their moms, they tend to talk about their moms in a childish way, not like in a respectful way, but like a child talks about his mom, right? And now, can they change, lady? Most likely, most of them can't change. They can't change. Most of them, when you try to change them, their mothers will get in the way, or they'll say, "My mama told me." It's Happy Gilmore with Adam Sandler. He's like that. Like his mom has too much of an influence. It's kind of like when he's around his mom, he never really shows his mom who he really is. You see what I'm saying? And or they'll say, don't say this around her, or you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like these kind of guys don't change. These kind of guys just don't change. Usually the way they change is through therapy, but what I'm saying is that don't put your hopes up. Don't put your hopes up. A mama's boy, that mom will be there till that mom will be overbearing. That mom will move. If she wants to move in with you guys, she'll move in with you guys because she'll convince him. Or like I remember I have a friend of mine whose friend is a mama's boy, right? And his mom moved in with the couple. And his mom don't want to leave, and the woman wants her to leave, but he doesn't want his mom to leave. And so it causes problems. So it's not a problem in the short term, but if you want a long relationship with a guy, he's a mama's boy, girl, I am sorry, but he is not gonna change. I can promise you that. It might. I think we have two people who don't change: mama's boy and narcissistic men. Because at least the hoes change. Hoes change. Reformed hoes are the best wives. Reformed strippers are the best wives because they know they got something to prove. Right? A woman with daddy issues, she could change a lot sooner than a man with mama's issues, man. Because a mama is only one mom. A dad, there's different kind of people who could replace your dad. Your dad could be, if your dad is not your dad at home, you could find a dad in your uncle. You could find a dad in your grandfather. Like, for example, my dad, my father figures and I love him to death, and I don't know why I don't contact them more often, but he's my grandfather, my step grandfather. His name was Ramon. And when I was a little kid, I remember I used to hang out with him, and he would make me laugh all the time. And like, you know, to me, he represented my dad to me. You see what I'm saying? And he was a very loving man. And until this day, I love him with all of my heart. All of my heart. I mean, it's unbelievable how much I love that guy, and I barely talk to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a guy with a woman with daddy issues could be fixed a lot sooner than a man with mama issues, because the projection of a woman is singular. It's only one woman. There's only one mom. Because when you're growing up, you're developing that relationship with the mom. You're with her all the time. So it's more visceral. With a dad is at the distance until you're more aware, and the dad just starts, you know, playing pranks on you, or he starts to be there. But because the mom has always been there, it's almost impossible to break that. So guys with daddy issues, with mommy issues, it's very difficult to break. And if you're interested in that, check out my course, right? And that's how the cookie crumbles, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man. Look, man, with daddy issues, I'm gonna do more research on that. But for now, I don't see a solution for them, in my opinion. I just think that you have to leave them, in my opinion, and hopefully they come back changed. And if you leave them and they come back and they're still not changed, then this is a pattern and it'll always repeat itself. And if you have a kid with a mama's boy, then you're gonna have to talk to a professional about that, like a counselor, because you know you guys might need to talk together with a therapist, because it's a problem. So you might need to talk to somebody who could talk between two of you guys and address a problem. Because ladies, look, I know I'm a dating coach, but I don't know everything. Please remember that I don't know everything. There are some things that you need to talk to somebody about. And these are one of those things. These things are something you guys need to constructively talk with somebody and make a plan about it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, ladies, this is Alex from Mindful Attraction. I hope this video makes sense. If you guys have any questions, go to the link below. Ask me. If you guys want one-on-one coaching, go to the link below. And also, if you guys sign up for my VIP list for the course, you'll get a free gift. A free gift. Only for those who sign up for the VIP list, and it's only for the first 30 purchases. All right, and what else? And don't forget, I have a discount for all of my courses, a 20%, a 50% off discount until the 1st of January. So go check it out before the discount code goes away. All right, people, I'm in Amsterdam. In 2 days, I'll be in Berlin. Peace out.
All right, ladies. So this is the course that all of you guys have been asking me for, and it's the psychological game of attraction. This is pretty much the course that will make any man beg to want to commit with you. This is the course that I wish, I'll be honest with you, if I was a woman, this is the kind of course that I want, because it's a course that's specifically geared to help you understand how guys fall in love, and how to do it in a systematic way that's almost predictable, right? So let me show you guys how this course is set up. By the way, there's a 30-day money back guaranteed on this course. So if you guys don't like it, you guys will get money back. Look, let me show you how it's done, right? So it's split up in a few sections. The first section is the introduction, obviously, what to expect from it. After that is giving you an understanding of the psychology of attraction, right? Because you need to understand that dating is a game. You need to think strategically, that there are certain laws of human nature that you cannot break, and just a few things of why people love each other. You know, it's very important to have a realistic expectation. After that, we go into the three phases of every relationship. They all go in these three phases, and these phases could overlap each other at times, right? The first phase is the pre-honeymoon period. It is when you first know the person, or it is when you're becoming acquaintance with the guy, or it is when you guys broke up and are back together, or it is when you guys had a long period of you guys not knowing each other and now you guys want to rekindle things. This works in any point of the relationship that you need to spark interest and curiosity. So these videos are specific for that, specific to create curiosity, how to get to know the guy the right way, using your non-verbals, how to create a powerful reputation. It's truly powerful stuff. After that is the honeymoon period. This honeymoon period is how to get from curiosity to interest to creating a deep connection. So all of these videos are specifically geared to that. Not the 30, no. These specific videos are there for this phase, and this phase is any phase. You guys are having a good, happy moment. You guys just got back together, and now you feel that peak. You feel that happiness that you guys felt. That's what this is, right? So these videos are there for that, creating a lonely fantasy, the preemptive breakup, the triangle of love, using words to control his man. It's powerful stuff. After that is the post-honeymoon period, and again, is a short list of videos because these videos are there to solidify the connection that you already created. So if you just had an incredible moment, or you just came out of a vacation with a guy and everything went well, you better use this phase, because if you don't do this, he's gonna become disenchanted. It's just how it is. These are very specific videos, and if you and all you gotta do is just say, all right, where am I? I tell you where you guys are, and you just watch the video. It's pretty much like being coached by me. You got some bonus videos: stop being nice, dealing with the inevitable, how to deal with breakup, how to deal with getting over a dude. This is the how to overcome manipulation, identifying manipulation, deterring manipulation, defending yourself against manipulation, what to do if you're already in a manipulative relationship, and how to avoid them through detachment. It's pretty much an extremely succinct and laser focused course. Not one waste of motion. That's why I love it. And there's a 30-day money back guarantee if you guys don't like it. No questions asked, people. All right. And if you guys want to support this channel, this is how you support it. And I hope you guys enjoy this. All right. See you guys inside.